Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. Over the 4th of July weekend, Newsom aired a campaign commercial on Florida television for some reason. Here's a clip.
Leaders, they're banning books.
Okay, the full story is that textbooks were submitted to the Florida Department of Education for review. Out of 132 books, 54 of them were rejected. Why, you ask? Well, here's an example. According to a report by the Tampa Bay Times, this book, Thinking Quantitatively, Communicating with Numbers, uses a variety of charts and graphs where students are prompted to consider how real-life topics can be dissected and analyzed using data. Okay, so far so good. Among the issues addressed in the book's illustrations are traffic accidents, US population trends, earthquake magnitudes, and the correlation between obesity and Walmart supercenters. And Chapter 11, titled Risk and Decision Making, shows a graph of carbon dioxide emissions and takes a swipe at climate change deniers. To deny that such pollution will have any impact on the environment seems as naive as believing that cigarette smoke will not harm your lungs. The book also asks, should we vote for stricter gun control measures? Just how dangerous is our society? Does racial profiling impact police tactics such as stop and frisk? So this one was rejected, and that's fine, because opinions and editorializing about gun control and racial profiling do not belong in a math textbook for children. Now, according to the Florida Department of Education, reasons for rejecting textbooks included references to critical race theory, inclusions of Common Core, and the unsolicited addition of social emotional learning in mathematics. So on one hand, the left will swear up and down that critical race theory isn't being taught in classrooms. But when books are removed from curriculums because CRT appears in a book, they yell and scream about book bans. Makes sense to me. Next, Newsom claims that Florida is
restricting speech in classrooms.
But what does this mean exactly? Well, let's find the headline that Newsom is attributing to the Palm Beach Post. It turns out that it's an op-ed written by Daniel Ulfelder. You know, the lawyer who dressed up as the Grim Reaper to shame people who wanted to go to the beach during the pandemic.
I think that the danger of bringing all the people here to our area and spreading the virus, and I think it's going to prolong the recovery we have.
I made a whole video about this nut job. You should check it out. Link is in the description. Anyway, the op-ed is regarding so-called banned books in school libraries. Last month, the DeSantis administration policy of attacking free speech and interfering in our children's education hit my home county. The Walton County superintendent pulled a list of books off the shelves of school libraries. According to the Walton County School Superintendent Russell Hughes, the books in question were being reviewed and reevaluated for age appropriateness and content. The books include Killing Mr. Griffin, a book about a group of students who plan to kidnap their English teacher, 13 Reasons Why, which follows the story of a high school freshman and the 13 reasons why she commits suicide, and Toni Morrison's Beloved, which includes infant murder, sex, and violence. You know, perfect content for a child. And this book, Sloppy Firsts. And based on the title alone, I bet you can guess that it's probably not appropriate for grade school children. But the way the Grim Reaper lawyer describes it, the books listed tell stories of LGBTQ families, racial justice, school shootings, mental health struggles, and even 9/11. And of course, Grim Reaper lawyer isn't telling you the whole story, nor is he taking into consideration that not all of these topics are appropriate for all ages. Instead, he'd rather paint a school superintendent as a racist and a bigot. Yeah, good luck with that one.